presents the true adventures of Junior G-Men. The Junior G-Men are on the air, speeding to your homes, ready for action.
Stand by. All Junior G-Men, stand by. Stand by for the thrilling details of the case of the human Firefly. Bob Craig concerning
the case of the human Fireflies.
Report number 909 in 3 parts is given by operator Bob Craig of Glenport. Part 1.
Well, the town of Glenport is situated right near a river. And all along the river's edge, there's a string of old deserted warehouses. Most of them haven't been used in years and are falling apart. Well, at the time my report begins, there'd been several fires that had started in those same warehouses. Altogether, 5 of the warehouses have been burned down to the ground. And the owners collected the insurance. Well, that's that. Now for the actual report. One night, several weeks ago, Artie Cloder, a friend of mine, and I happened to be walking along a street that runs parallel with the waterfront. We were on our way home from basketball practice, and as we were walking along... Gosh, it certainly was a tough session tonight, but it was worth it. Gee, the team is whipping into swell shape.
Yeah, it sure is. It's beginning to look as though we'll be able to hand those fellas from Newton a good trimming.
That's right. Gee, it'd be great if... Hey, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
Look, up there, Bowler's warehouse.
Holy cats, it's a fire.
I'll say it is. Look at her blaze, will you?
And the wind is carrying sparks in all directions. Gee, the fire spread like the dickens.
Come on, there's a firebox up in the next corner. So Artie and I ran up to the fire alarm box and sent in the alarm. Then we ran back toward the fire and waited. Pretty soon a radio car pulled up. 2 policemen jumped out and...
Hey, stand back there. Stand back, do you hear? What's the matter with you? Don't you see those sparks are flying? You want to get burned?
Look, Artie, there's Officer Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Officer Ryan! Officer Ryan!
Well, who's calling me?
It's me. I'm Bob Craig.
Oh, hello there, Bob.
Oh, quite a fire, isn't it?
I'll say it is. How long you been here, anyway?
Well, we were the first ones here. We turned in the alarm.
Oh, you did? Well, say, I'm glad to know that. I'll put it in the report. I'll take your friend's name, too. What is it?
Oh, Arthur Clotis, sir.
Arthur Closer? And, what is it? Oh, well, here come the engines. I'll get that information later. Stand back, do you hear? Make room for those engines. Come on, stand back there. You want to get hurt?
Well, a couple of days later after the fire, Officer Ryan came around to my house and told me that the chief of police wanted to see me down at headquarters. Dad happened to be home at the time, so he went along with me. When we got down to headquarters...
Well, Bob, Officer Ryan tells me that you turned in the fire alarm that night Bowler's warehouse burned down. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Well, were there any other people on the street at the time you first saw the flames?
No, sir.
You're sure of that?
I'm positive. A whole crowd of people gathered, but that was after Artie and I had turned in the alarm.
I see, but before you turned in the alarm, there wasn't another soul on the street but you and this friend of yours. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. You didn't see any parked automobiles or trucks?
No, sir.
Uh-huh. I see. Well, it's the same old story. 6 warehouse fires, 6 perfect crimes.
Crimes?
Yes, crimes. You don't think these fires started by themselves, do you?
Well,
they didn't. They were started deliberately by some person or persons unknown. Perhaps a gang of human fireflies, an arson gang.
Arson?
Yeah, listen, Craig. These warehouses were not being used. They were old and rickety, almost falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Now, each one of the 6 warehouses that burned down was recently insured very heavily by its owner. Why? Well, I'll tell you. He knew he was going to collect that insurance because he had already made arrangements for his warehouse to be set afire.
I see, but have you any proof?
Not a bit, no. We've had each one of the 6 warehouse owners down here at headquarters, but their alibis are perfect, and much as we threaten them, they won't squeal on the gang that does the actual firing.
You haven't any idea who belongs to that gang?
No, I haven't, but whoever they are, they're plenty efficient, and they don't leave any clues.
I see. Well, and of course you can't hold the 6 warehouse owners without any evidence of their actual connection with the men who start the fires.
Nope.
Well, isn't there a possibility that these fires might be started by a maniac? Firebug?
Well, there's always that possibility, but in this case, well, there's the matter of the heavy insurance.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I guess it's a gang, all right.
Gosh, I may be kind of stupid, but, well, I don't quite understand all this.
Well, Bobby, I'll explain to you. Now, suppose I own one of those warehouses. Year after year, I pay taxes on it, and I'm not getting any return on that money for the simple reason that nobody's using my warehouse. Now, I'd be better off without it, wouldn't I?
Oh, yes.
All right. Now, I go to work and insure it as heavily as I can. Then I get in touch with a group of men who specialize in the fine art of setting fires, and I hire them to start a fire in my warehouse. I pay them their price, fix a date when I want the fire to occur, and on that date I see to it that I'm a good distance from the scene of the fire. In other words, I plant a perfect alibi. All right. The fire occurs. I'm miles away, and although I might be suspected, nothing can be proven against me. So I collect the insurance, and everybody's happy but the insurance company and the police.
Oh, I see. Gosh, it's quite a racket, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll say it is, and a racket I'd like to put an end to. Well, maybe this gang will make a slip someday, and if they do,
Well, it was only a few days later that Dad sent me down to Mr. Herman's hardware store after some nails. I was after one particular size, and as Mr. Herman was looking through his stock...
Now, let me see. I'm almost sure I have that size of stock. Wait a second. This looks like it might... No, too big. Well, we'll just look some more.
Gee, I'm sorry to put you to so much trouble, but...
Oh, no trouble at all. Now, just be patient.
Hey, buddy, can you wait on us?
In a minute. I'm busy right now.
But we're in a hurry.
Well, I'll be with you in a minute as soon as I'm...
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Herman. I'm not in any hurry. Go ahead and wait on them.
But I don't see why they can't wait. After
The
all,
kid said it's okay. Come on, buddy, make it snappy.
All right. What do you want?
2 dozens of them candles like you sold us last week, remember?
Yes, I remember. You were in a hurry then, too, weren't you?
We're always in a hurry. Come on, shake the lead out of your feet. Get those candles up.
Well, you want the same size you always get?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't got any more. You cleaned me out of them the last time you were here. Say, don't you fellas ever buy anything but candles?
What's it to you?
Why, nothing, I guess. Only you've been here at least half a dozen times, and each
Can
time...
the chatter, will you? You say you ain't got any candles?
No, I ain't got any candles.
But you just said you
But I ain't got the size you want.
Well, let's see what you got.
All right. They're right here in this little drawer. There we are. Will these do?
Let's see 'em. I don't know. What do you think, Benny?
Well, they look a little short to me. They burn down too quick. They wouldn't give us a chance to make a decent...
Shut up, you nuts.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Jeff. I forgot.
Well, don't forget any more. These the only candles you got?
Yeah, that's all I got right now. I'm expecting the shipment of the size you're after this afternoon.
What time?
Well, I don't know. Might be early.
Yeah?
Well, more likely to be late. Don't know. Can't be sure.
Well, that's just swell. Now, look, are you sure they'll be in today?
Sure, I'm sure.
All right. Well, when they get here, send 2 dozen around to 18 Wilson Place. You got that?
No. All right. Is that all you want? Just the candles?
I want a box of 20 fuses, too.
One box, number 820 fuses. Anything else?
Nope, that's all. Send it all over to the house, and I'll pay you for it on delivery.
You bet your boots you will. It ain't going to stay delivered.
Yeah, nuts. Come on, Benny, let's go.
Okay, Jeff.
So long, Toots.
Toots. Smart young whippersnapper. It galls me to have to... Say, wait a minute. I clean forgot. This is my delivery boy's day off. Now, how am I going to get those things out? Well, I just can't, that's all.
I'll deliver the order for you, Mr. Herman. I'd be glad to.
Oh, say, would you, Bobby? Now, would you really?
Sure.
Well, now, that's mighty nice of you. If you'll stop back here around 5 o'clock, I'll have the order all wrapped up and ready.
Oh, well, that afternoon, shortly after 5 o'clock, I picked up the order at Mr. Herman's hardware store and started for 18 Wilson Place. On my way over, I met Artie Cloder, and he walked along with me. Before we even realized it, we were standing in front of
18 Wilson Place. That's the address you're looking for, isn't it, Bob?
That's right. Come on, let's go up the stairs.
Right.
No bell. I have to knock.
Gosh, what a gloomy-looking house.
Yeah, it is gloomy looking, isn't it?
I'll see. Looks like a prison. Boy, I wouldn't want to live in it. How about you, Bob?
Neither would I. It's a regular old... That'll
Well,
be 95 cents.
What do you want? Okay. Here. Take it out of this.
Well, haven't you anything smaller than this 10?
Nope. Can't you change it?
No, sir.
Well, Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Benny's got some change. I'll see. Come on in. You can wait in the hall.
Oh, thank you. Come on, Artie.
Okay.
You wait here. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Shit. It's awful dark in here, isn't it, Bob?
Well, it is. There's an awful funny smell, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There is. I didn't notice it at first, but I do now. It smells something like a garage or a gas station.
Gas? Gosh, it does smell like gasoline, doesn't it? And it's stronger as you get near this door. You know, Artie, I got a hunch.
What do you mean?
I'm going to see if this door opens.
Why are you going to do that?
There, it's open. Gosh.
What's the matter?
Come here.
All right, but I
Hurry
don't...
up. That's it. Now, look. What do you think?
Gosh, the room is filled with big drums of gasoline and bundles of Excelsior. And gee whiz, what a blaze this would make if it ever got started.
You said it, and I've got a hunch that's exactly what all this stuff is for.
What do you mean?
I bet this is the headquarters of the arson gang. The human fireflies we've been starting those warehouse fires. Gee whiz.
So you've got it all figured out, have you? Well, ain't that swell? Ain't that swell?
Stand by, all junior G-men, stand by. Stand by for thrilling details concerning the next broadcast. Calling all junior G-men. Calling all junior G-men to proceed at once to points of duty. Calling junior G-man Bob Craig to report to Director Donald Peterson at the next meeting on this station to give report concerning...
The case of the human fireflies.